How are you, children? I'm sure you are doing fine this morning. I'm also doing very well. Nice to have you in class again. This morning, we're talking about Basic Science and Technology, PHE, Physical Health Education. And in PHE class today, we'll be looking at hockey game. Wow. I'm so excited to have you in class. I am Mrs. Olayinka. Okay, today we'll be looking about hockey game. You can see I have a very beautiful picture of hockey here. You can see all you have to see there, looking so beautiful and colorful. Okay, by the end of this class, you should be able to define for me what hockey is. Then you should be able to give me a brief history of hockey game, and then you should be able to explain the objective of hockey game, and then you mention some skills in hockey game. This class is going to be a 2 weeks class. We'll be talking about the rules of hockey game, facilities in hockey game, and equipments in hockey game in our next week classes. But today, like I said, we'll be talking about definition of hockey game, the history, the definition, brief history, the objective, and skills. So I want you to pay close attention to the class, and it's going to be very interesting. Now you can see a team there playing the hockey game with their hockey sticks in their hands. They're ready to go. Now let's go to what hockey game is all about. What is hockey game? Okay, I'll give you the answer straight away. Hockey is a field event that involves 2 teams, each made up of 11 players. Hockey is a field event that involves 2 teams. I want you to note them. It's a field event, 2 teams, and each team made up of 11 players. I hope you have gotten that. Okay, let's quickly go again. Then each game is made up of 2 halves, and each half is for 35 minutes. The game is made up of how many halves? 2 halves, and each half is for 35 minutes. So after the first 35 minutes, there will be a short break, after which they will come back and continue the remaining second half of the game, which is also for 35 minutes. So in all, the complete game will take us how many minutes? How many? 35, and another 35 give us what? 70. Yes, 70 minutes is equal to what in hours? Let's convert it quickly. You know, you're very good in mathematics. We did time sometimes ago, conversion of time. Okay, so 70 minutes will give us how many in hours? That's, since 60 minutes is 1 hour, and we have 70 minutes, so it will be what? 1 hour, 10 minutes. Good. So the game is for 1 hour, 10 minutes, and then the game is played on a rectangular field. I want you to be noting these points very well. It's played on a what? Rectangular field. What is the shape of the field where the game is played? Rectangle. That's why it's called rectangular. The field is a rectangular field, so it has a rectangle shape. Now they use a curved stick to play it. If you look at the picture I showed you here, you can see each and every one of them holding his or her own curved stick. They are holding their curved sticks. That is the stick they use in playing hockey game. Good. So each of the opponent try to score goals as well as defend their side with curved line. So each one of them, every opponent will try to score a goal, and then they also try to defend their side with curved line. Okay, let's quickly go to what we need to know again about hockey. You can see those players there, they are well kitted, fully kitted. Wow. Can't you see they're looking beautiful? Good. Now, let's go quickly to the history of hockey game. How did hockey came to be? Where did it start from? How did it start? And so on and so forth. Okay, let me quickly read through the slide for you to see what the history of hockey game is all about. Hockey started in 1876 when the few clubs that played the game came together in London to form a hockey union. Yes, it started in 1876. It started in what? 1876, when the few clubs that played the game came together in London to form a hockey union. That was when the union was formed in London. The union then drafted uniform rules for the game. That was when the rules for the game were drafted. Now, in January 1924, Federation of International Hockey was founded. Federation for International Hockey was what? Was founded. And then the president then was Narendra Batra. Was who? Narendra Batra. Now, this is the world body in charge of hockey game. What is the world body in charge of hockey game? Federation of International Hockey. That is it. Federation of International Hockey. That is the world body in charge of hockey game. And the founder, the president, is Narendra Batra. Do you get that? Very good. Now, they have the headquarters in Lausanne. That's in Switzerland. The headquarters of that FIH. FIH stands for Federation of International Hockey. They have their headquarters in Lausanne, Switzerland. Now, in 1952, hockey game came to Nigeria. When did it come to Nigeria? 1952. Very good. That was when hockey game came to Nigeria. Now, the president in Nigeria is Senator Abdul Ningi. He is the president in Nigeria. So, they formed the Nigeria Hockey Federation, and then it is now responsible for the rules and regulation of the game in Nigeria. So that's year when hockey came to Nigeria in 1952, they formed the Hockey Federation, and then that federation was and is still responsible for the rules and regulation of the game. And I say the president is Senator Abdul Ningi. That is for Nigeria. While that of the world is Narendra Batra. I hope you got that very clearly. Okay, let's quickly go to the next slide. Okay, look at the game of hockey in progress, in action. You can see that there are curved sticks and the ball. Now let's go. You can see there are two teams. This is somebody representing a team. You can see his dressing, his jersey is different, and this is another team. Two of them are in the same team. That's why their jersey is the same. Now let's go to the objective of hockey game. What is the objective of hockey game? The main objective is to score a goal by knocking a ball into the other team's goal. What is the objective? They want to knock a ball into the other team's goal. By the time they do that, they have their points. So each player will try as much as possible to score a goal. Now, why do they score the goal? They knock the ball into the team's goal. Each player uses a long hook stick to hit the ball. Yeah, you can see that. That is the long hook stick, or you can call it a curved stick. Now, one side of the head is flat while the other side is round. That's the shape of the curved stick they are using to play that game. Only the flat side of the stick can be used to hit the ball. You look at it again. The flat side of the stick, will be used to hit the ball. In order to score a goal, a player must hit the ball from inside a semicircle that is located in front of each goal, often called the shooter's circle. It's called what? Shooter's circle. That is where they score a goal from. So before you can score a goal, you must locate yourself inside the semicircle that is located in front of each goal, and then you score your goal. And that place is called the shooter's circle. Good. Now let's go to the skills in hockey. We have quite a number of them. I have striking, shooting, defending, and other skills: first touch, dribbling, passing, leading. You can have passing twice, and then hit, flat stick, tackle. Okay, you can see them. It shows that even females also play hockey game. It's not meant for only male. Female can also play hockey game. Look at them. That's a team here with the white jersey and another team with the red jersey. And they have their hockey stick, and that is the ball. Now, look at another female trying to play the hockey game. She's already in the cycle where she wants to score the goal. Now, in conclusion, Hockey is a very interesting game. It is played by two teams made up of 11 players. Yeah, it's supposed to be players. Yes, players. It is made up of two teams, and each of the team has what? 11 players. And like I told you before, the main objective of hockey is to score a goal by knocking a ball into the other team's goal. Now let's find out how much we have learned into this class. Now let's go. What is hockey game? Hockey game is a field event. Good. Now let's give a brief history of hockey game in the world and in Nigeria. What year was hockey game formed in the world? What year did it come to Nigeria? Okay, let's have the two dates. Okay, now let's go. Who is the president of FIH in the world and the president of FIH in Nigeria? Do you remember their names? Okay, you want to quickly go and take a slide? Wow. Okay. Now, who can tell me where the headquarters of FIH is in the world? Okay. Good. Now, for the next question, it says the objective of hockey game. What is the major objective of hockey game? Is to do what? Score. Oh, good. That's very good. I can see that you've been listening to the class and you have learned a lot. Wow. If you still want to get more information about hockey game, you can go online and find out more about hockey game. And like I said, when we started this class, this topic is for 2 weeks. Next week, we'll be talking about the rules of hockey game, and we'll also be talking about the facilities used in hockey game and then the equipment used in hockey game as well. I've mentioned some of them for you. I talked about the stick, I was talking about jersey, talked about stick, I talked about a ball, okay, and there's also rectangular field as well. So in the next class, we'll be talking much about the equipment, and we'll be talking about the facility, and then we'll be talking about the rules of the game. I'm sure you've learned a lot into this class, and you're so excited about what you have learned about hockey game. I'll see you next time where I'll bring to you your question, your class activity. I want you to do it very well and get all your scores. See you next time. Be a good boy and a good girl. Bye.